Okay, so they want us to find this sum. We recognize it as a geometric sequence, so we want our formula for the sum of a geometric sequence. So the sum is going to be the first term times 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. So to get your first term, a sub 1, the safest way to do it is to plug that 1 into here. So we'll have negative 1 to the 1 plus 1 is 2 times 2 to the 1. So that will be a positive 2. And then 1 minus, the r is what's being raised to that n power. Oh, crud. It's actually going to be a negative 2 in this case because, because the negative 1 is being raised to the n as well. So your r is going to be a negative 2. The n is how many terms you have. So if you're going from the first term to the 8th term, that's going to be 8 terms. Safest way to get it in this form is to do 8 minus 1 plus another 1. If it starts with 1, it's always going to be that number up there. But if you do 8 minus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. That's very safe. And over 1 minus r, remember we said r was a negative 2. And that's our setup. When we go to crank this thing out, we said the first term was 2, we have 1 minus negative 2 to the 8th. Since it's a negative to an even power, it'll end up being positive. 2 to the 8th is something big. 2 raised 8. Oh, not too big, 256. And notice the minus stays. It was the negative 2 to the 8th power was a positive 256, and it was minus that. 1 minus a minus 2 is 3. So this is 2/3 times 1 minus 256 is negative 255. Plug that in on my calculator. That's 2 times negative 255 divided by 3
510
is negative 170.
Oh,
Did I get
looking at the
510
wrong
before?
number.